Those guys are great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Jimmy, we have a very special guest. This is Adam Drost, and he is actually one of my sponsors, and he lives here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Drost?
Drost, that's it.
Drost.
Okay.
Yeah, he lives out. You're in Park City, right?
In Park City.
Yeah, okay.
Our company's based here in Salt Lake.
So tell us a little bit about your company.
So our company's Pinnacle Sports Group. We do backyard courts and home gyms. We did Tyler's backyard pickleball court recently.
Yeah.
Have you played on that?
Yeah,
by
I
chance?
have. It's incredible.
We do a lot of YouTube videos
Yeah,
there.
a lot of videos out there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of our bread and butter. We also do, we're the distributor for Snap Sports, so we do the tile surfacing as well. But we
Okay.
paint courts for tournament players and for more serious pickleball players.
Okay.
So, fun fact about Adam is his parents were like the inventors, right?
Yeah, so my grandfather was Dan Kotler.
Uh-huh.
He invented Sport Court, and he was in
okay.
Washington in the 60s and early 70s when pickleball was invented, obviously.
Yeah.
So he was, early adopter of that. Started Sport Court in 73, and they were playing pickleball in the late 60s, early 70s.
Okay. Wow.
Gotcha.
That's way back.
Yeah, 65, I think, is when it was invented, something around there. So
that's awesome. So this surface, like it's kind of the surface that you guys do as well, right? This Pinnacle Sports Group kind of
Yep.
allows you to essentially put a court anywhere, right?
Exactly.
So,
Yes.
Yeah. So what makes that unique? And I mean, like you said, you can turn a convention center into, a tournament. You can, like we played on it at the Pickler.
Exactly right. Yep, you're spot on. That's the portability of it and how easy it is to lay it down and pick it up is a big part.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff we do is permanent installs as well.
Yeah.
And we'll do the tiles. If it's for multi-sport or more family use, we'll do the tiles. Or if maintenance is a concern. Otherwise, we'll paint acrylic, more of a traditional pickleball surface.
So like Tyler's obviously is acrylic.
Exactly.
But had Tyler not, if you wanted to use it for other things
Yep.
like that, you could have. So you guys do everything. Like
Yeah,
you guys,
yeah. If it's sports related, especially around your home, that's our bread and butter.
Yeah.
So how much volume has gone up, say, the past 5 to 7 years,
Yes,
ever
that's a
since
great
kind
question.
of pickleball started taking off?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that within your business?
For sure. So in the 2000s, the 2010s, we were mainly building like backyard basketball courts, and we would try to convince them to paint pickleball lines just so they could have another sport in there. But most families would say, no, we have our kids are basketball players, so we're good.
Yeah.
And now we're building pickleball
When did that
courts.
start turning? When did the tide start turning?
Man, that's a really good question. I would say we noticed it even 6-7 years ago. It's starting to come on.
So
would
now
you
it's
buy
very,
that?
very commonplace.
What's your guys' take on
Yeah,
that?
I think COVID is like we all say COVID, but I think COVID is like where it really took off.
Yeah.
And I think for me, for pickleball, I saw it really starting to grow during COVID because, I mean, it's something you could do with your family, right? There wasn't a lot of places you could go. Parks, everything were closed. And then I think that people fell in love, and that's when they started, let's put it in our yard, right?
For sure.
And you can still do the basketball court and the pickleball court.
Yep,
Right.
exactly right. Yeah, and to your point, during COVID especially, when, public courts, it was tough to maybe get on a court. We saw a big spike in people wanting their own court.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the process or the time to install versus completion of a court?
So it's super quick. We pour the concrete slab, which takes a day or two
And
max.
these are the sport court tiles, right?
Either.
Oh, either.
So
Either
if
one.
we're doing, whether we're doing acrylic or the tiles, we'll pour a slab. That takes 1 to 2 days. We'll let that cure, and then we'll come back and either do the tiles or the acrylic. If we're doing the tiles, the install will take another day or two.
Yeah.
If it's acrylic, it might be 2 to 3 days. So altogether on site, like 4 to 5 days.
So you have a brand new family, they have kids playing soccer, everything like that. They come to you and they say, hey, we want to put a sport court. What do you steer them towards?
So we really pride ourselves on asking the right questions and getting a real feel for what their needs are.
Yep.
If it was a young Tyler Loong out there, I think we would have to go acrylic on him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense for Tyler to go acrylic, huh?
Start drilling
You
earlier.
want to go with that semi-permanent,
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. But if it's young kids and bikes and scooters or basketball's big, the tiles make sense. So yeah, we really pride ourselves on making it fully custom and for the family.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Are you guys national, or just here in Utah?
We primarily work Utah and Idaho,
Okay.
but we have distributors all across the country.
Gotcha.
So
So say
That's awesome.
Sally Joe from Florida, they watch this video, they want to talk to you about getting products. They reach out to you on your website?
Yes, please. Yeah, it's pinnaclesportsgroup.com, and we'll steer you in the right direction. We know all the best reps, so.
Awesome. Anything else
Cool.
you'd like to add?
I appreciate you guys. Love what you're doing here.
This
Thanks
is
for
your
having me
first
on.
time at a pickleball tournament, right?
Yeah, pro tournament. Yep. All of our business is mom and pops, residential,
That's awesome.
backyard stuff. So love to see it. Loved watching you play today, my man. That was
Yeah.
really impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, you played pretty well.
Okay. Should have got a couple more points. Yeah. 15, 13, 13, 11.
Dude, that's tough.
That's
That's
a close
tough.
one.
Yeah. Against Baby Kyrgios.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah. So,
Okay, thanks again, Adam.
Appreciate you
I
guys.
appreciate it. Thanks,
Okay.
Adam.
Thanks, Jen.